Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, gonna review for you. This time we have this 88 Mega Rapinoe. Now this is probably the most hated card on FUTBin ever seen. Now if you don't know what I'm on about, she is pretty much a very big advocate of saying stupid stuff. That's the easiest way to put it. And a lot of people dislike her because of it. But I'm here to do a review, so I'll review it as fair as possible. So on stats, she's 5'5", got the high medium work, she's got the 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot with the preferred foot obviously as that right foot. Now on a certain position, she can only play the cam, the left mid and the left wing, so she has a little bit of variety, but obviously it's not like a lot to like play on wider stuff like that, like the right mid and stuff. On stats, you got the 86 pace, the 87 shooting, the 87 passing, the 89 dribbling, and the 80 physical. So it's obviously a very nice well-rounded card, which is what EA's opinions are, to try and make it as usable as possible. They know what they're doing. Now, on playstyles, that is the most annoying one in the game, and she obviously has the best one possible. She has the first touch, she has the dead ball, and she also has the finesse shot plus, which is very, very annoying to play against in game. But if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It genuinely does mean a lot to my channel. I'll see you after positives and negatives. Peace. So, on to my thoughts about the card then. Now, if you don't know how the segment works, I pretty much say what's good about the card, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you're utilising the card as best as possible. Now, kicking off for me first is that 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Now, when you put a card with 5-star weak foot with finesse shot plus, it's really going to end one way. She's like a better version of Son in that respect. Obviously, she's a bit smaller, so it's not going to be the same effect. But with that being said, 5-star weak foot on a Son with finesse shot plus is just a joke. It is stupidly good to have. Now, the 4-star skills are obviously a minimum necessity in my opinion. She can do the bare minimum skills like the McGeedas, blah, blah, just to get you into a few positions to finesse. But overall, you do want those 5-star. Now, next to me is that pace. Now, she doesn't have any pace traits like the rapid or the quick step, thank God, otherwise they should make her too OP. But she's not particularly slow, but she's not particularly fast. I do recommend as her best position as definitely as a cam. Nowhere high in that. She's not a striker, and I don't think she's a wide either, unless you're just going to abuse those finesses. But if you're going with utilising, I think that cam is that best position for her. Now, the shooting overall, Obviously, when you factor in that finesse shot plus, it's insanely good. Now, without it, she's actually quite consistent in itself as well. With that 93 composure, she's very good at shooting on both feet, and I honestly think she's very, very deadly in that respect. And then you add that finesse shot plus onto it, it's just stupidly good. Now, the passing for me overall, I do recommend the engine just to boost up that pace, dribbling, and that passing just that little bit more. But the passing, she will be able to thread these passes through to like Salah and that, as you've seen in the Eclipse. But I do kind of want that incisive pass that would make it even better with those passing. But with that being said, that is just being very nitpicky. Now, the junior for me overall, she's small, she's got not bad agility, she's got good dribbling stats, she's actually quite good at dribbling overall. If she had the technical, just the normal of it, she would be very, very, very OP. I'm not saying she's not as it is, but I just feel like there's something missing maybe about that. But she can twist and turn, you just need to be careful that she's a little bit weak at times. Now, next for me is the physicals. So the stamina obviously has that in abundance, which is why I recommend you playing a cam. She can do the passing, she can do the dribbling, she can do the shooting, and obviously that finesses are just broken. Physicals, so she's got 80 head and 82 jumping, which obviously at her height is going to be useless. There's no point even trying to utilise that. And she is very, very weak. I know it says 78 strength, and it has that on a lot of the women on this game, but they're actually a lot weaker than what the card says it is. She will get pushed off very, very easily by pretty much every defender possible. So on to the easy part review, the overall scores. Now, first me kicking off with the overall scores is that pace. Now, overall the pace, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. She's not particularly fast. It's not her type of play to be a fast card. She's just the type of card to finesse it, to pass it, to dribble it. That's not really a strong suit of her pace, even though she has actually got not too bad pace. Now, the shooting for me overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Unfortunately, with a 5-star weak foot with finesse, you can't give it any less than that unless it gets nerfed. It's just stupidly good, and obviously it's going to be very, very, very OP. Now, the passing for me overall, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. If she had some incisive pass, or more long pass, or more vision, I would give it anything more. But with that being said, she can do the simple stuff and obviously thread people like Salah through on goal and get them in behind. Now, the dribbling for me overall, she doesn't have technical, which I would want on her, just to make her that extra special card on that dribbling aspect. But overall for this, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. I do think that's fair. She's small, she's agile, she's got a really good composure like that, so I don't think that's really a low score at all. Now, the physical for me, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 as well. She's quite weak, and she's obviously not the best of aerial threats because she needs 5'5", but the stamina is very, very good, and she'll last you all game and also some more. Now, on overall score for me then, you're not going to like me saying this, but I'm going to give her a 9.1 out of 10. I just think she is actually really, really good in game, which is what EA were actually trying to do on this card. I feel like they've deliberately done this so people will use it, like, put the beef aside to actually her in real life. They'll just use her for usability because no one really cares when you're in a game of FIFA how much you like them in real life or not. Like, people don't like Salah and they still use them, so it doesn't particularly matter. You just use the card because they're good, and she is really, really good with those finesses, unfortunately, especially with that 5-star weak foot. So, value for coins, I am going to give her a 10 out of 10. She is incredibly good at value. If they've nerfed the finesses, I'm going to drop that down to more like an 8. But with that finesse shot plus with a 5-star weak foot, what more can you really say? She's incredibly good, and she has a very, very well-rounded card. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. And if you do want to see anyone in particular, let me know down in the comment down below. I'll obviously try and get around to doing. I do a lot of cards, so I'm not really like the most coin efficient guy. So I'm not really like a base, and I don't have unlimited coins. So I will try and get around to it if possible. But if not, I'll let you know down in the comments down below. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you next view, and peace out, guys.